How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than I normally do. I am going to be doing a review for the newest Marvel Netflix installment, which is The Defenders. So today I'm not going to be showing my face, because I'm just going to be showing you guys these pictures. Trying something out a little different. So let me know if you guys like this in the comments below. If you don't, I'll just go back to my face and go to my setup and do just a review of my face and maybe add pictures, while I'm talking, and it won't be just all pictures. But anyway, this is for The Defenders, so where do I even begin? If you have not seen The Defenders yet, spoilers, because we are going to be talking about certain things that happen in the show. So if you have not seen this, do not watch this. I already have your views, so it doesn't really matter. Just kidding. So, The Defenders, where do I begin? Let's just start off with the characters one by one. So, Iron Fist seems like a good place to start. Finn Jones' performance, as we all know, in Iron Fist, I felt was just a little weak. Nothing against Finn Jones, the actor who plays Iron Fist. He's great and clearly brought his A game to The Defenders and was just a lot more interesting and a lot more compelling as a character. And his chemistry with Luke Cage, as you guys know in the comics, Luke Cage and Iron Fist as Heroes for Hire, they kind of partner up and they just fight crime, and it's pretty lit. So I hope we get a Heroes for Hire TV show someday. That would be absolutely nuts. That'd be amazing. Moving on to Luke Cage, I thought was really great. He had some funny one-liners. He brought his A game. Mike Colter, I thought he was great. Mike Colter as Luke Cage is just awesome. He's wearing his yellow shirt and the hoodie, and the fight in episode 2, Mean Right Hook, with Iron Fist and Luke Cage was just outstanding. Absolutely loved that. Jessica Jones also was like the comedic relief of this series. She brought her A game, Kristen Ritter, and she just was hilarious. So I absolutely love Jessica Jones. She's probably my second favorite out of the Defenders. My first being Matthew Murdock himself, Daredevil. Daredevil is amazing. He's my favorite Marvel character, of all time. So the suit looked great. I love Jessica Jones' one-liners towards Daredevil. Oh, nice ears, and it's like they're horns. Love that stuff, dude. That was awesome. Moving on to the villains of this show. Now, the villains I thought were very interesting. This is kind of like the last arc, the last story of the Hand. We've been building up these characters since, the first season of Daredevil, the very beginning of this MCU Netflix era. And they've just been built up. You saw a little bit more of them in Daredevil Season 2, and then you saw even more of them with Madame Gao and Bakuto in Iron Fist. So I thought it was really great. They just kind of brought all the 5 fingers of the Hand, and they just had one big epic team-up against the Hand. And, also Alexandra Sigourney Weaver's character, I thought she was amazing. A lot of people said that, I think they killed her off too early. Part of me agrees with that, though I still feel like she got some good use out of her screen time. She was compelling, she was interesting, she wasn't just a boring villain. You could kind of feel with her, you could understand where she's coming from, her motives, what she's doing, which I thought was really interesting as well, because, sometimes you just get villains where they're not as compelling, and, they're just kind of weak, and they just come off as a bit of annoying. Not Alexandra. Alexandra was really interesting, and you could honestly see where she's coming from. She's died over and over again, and she's always come back from the substance inside the dragon's bones. And, she doesn't want to see that empty blackness. She wants to basically just stay alive, and they want to go back to Kunlun and just, live happily ever after, so to speak. So I thought that was interesting. The action scenes were a lot better. The choreography was amazing. The last 2 episodes, Fish in a Jailhouse and The Defenders, those last 2 episodes were amazing. This show was amazing. A lot of people had issues with the pacing towards the beginning. I only had one episode in particular where I kind of felt was a bit weak. Not that it was a bad episode, I just kind of felt that it was a little slower. Royal Dragon, Season 1, Episode 4, I thought that was just, not the best, but the first 2 episodes, a lot of people had issues with. Not me. I thought they were still pretty exciting. You know, it was kind of like the epilogue of the all the 4 shows, and them. It's kind of like sequels. You know, you just got to see like the aftermath of Luke Cage, the aftermath of Iron Fist, the aftermath of Jessica Jones, the aftermath of Daredevil season 2, and it was just so fun to see. All characters were great. You know, it wasn't boring. You know, the editing, the suspense was all great. And you know, the only issues I had was maybe the 4th episode, because that was a little weak in my opinion, even though it was still a good episode. I just feel like this should have been a bit longer, this show. I felt like this should have been 13 episodes and not 8 episodes. A lot of people have said that. But anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say about this quick little review. If you guys like this video and you want to see more of this type of style of video, please give it a big fat thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe if you're new. Peace. Boo!